This short webinar is titled The Rise of the Elites, Control Through Manipulation and Reinforcers. Francis Schaeffer said this: "When we think of the new authoritarian elite, please do not think of the model of Hitler or Stalin. That would miss the mark completely. We are facing something much more subtle. It will in all probability be a manipulative authoritarian elite." Now in Francis Schaeffer's own voice, let's hear him now.
Now, when we begin to talk about an authoritarian elite, please do not think of the model of Hitler and Stalin. That would miss the mark completely. What we're facing is something much, much more subtle. Something of which Hitler and Stalin would not provide the model at all. Rather, it's in all probability going to be a manipulative authoritarian elite. A manipulative authoritarian elite. In episode 6, if you can remember back to episode 6, at the end of that on science, we showed many of the suggested forms of manipulation that have been suggested by various people, and some of which are already in practice. And of course, Skinner's use of reinforcers to modify man's behavior. But there was one that we didn't touch on at that time that really is going to be increasingly important in the days ahead. And that's the problem of genetic engineering. Francis Crick, who with James Watson discovered the DNA code, has spoken out very strongly in favor of full genetic engineering. Quote, "Some group of people should decide that some people should have more children and some should have fewer. You have to decide who is to be born." End of quote. That's only one little part of it, though, because as you read carefully on further, what you find is the call for a group of people, and he doesn't call it an elite, but it certainly would be the elite, who will determine what kind of people we want genetically in the future, and then we'll set out genetically to make them. Now, many of the technical breakthroughs have been made.
What do you think about this? Do you believe the things described in this clip are coming true or are true already? Why or why not? This is U.S. Civics Training. Thanks for listening.